Hello everybody, and today we will be discussing about how to work open concerns which are not under our control. So there will be concerns which are there, but we cannot do anything about it. Or can we do anything about it? So that is the issue today we will be discussing. So uh, issues which are not under our control are appraisal, promotion, cares, etc. So what if growth wasn't just a rating, a journey back to self power? How do you treat that if that is the case? Think for a moment whether it is giving you that, taking you to that self power. Acknowledge what you are truly proud of. Ask yourself a question. What is one contribution you are proud of this year that didn't make it into your appraisal form? Why it matters? Because people often focus on what got missed by others. This brings focus back to self-recognition. How to, what to do? Pause for 2 minutes. Write down one specific project, effort, or support they gave this year that no one may have seen but was deeply meaningful to them. So write it down in your journal if you have done so. Growth wasn't just a rating. You have done something which you haven't put in your appraisal form, maybe. Let us go to the next step. Redefine what growth really means to you. So, if your your growth wasn't measured by ratings, what would you say you have done this year? And why it matters? This connects growth from external metrics and brings clarity about intrinsic process. So think about your mindset shifts, skills learned, emotional maturity gained. Then write 3 insights that came from failures or challenges. Like what I have done is this year I have written a book about what has been my insights in the field, and those were very simple facts everybody knows, and maybe it seems too simple in a way, but those can be, when compiled, those can be solutions for a bigger problem. Think about that, how you have contributed to that. What part of your contribution made you feel most alive or useful this year? Why it matters? Because appraisals focus on outcomes. This helps people remember their inner spark and contribution. So close your eyes and remember one day you feel truly useful or alive at work. Journal for 1 minute about what you are doing and who you are helping. or what impact you have created. Write this down. And if you can do this for 2-3 minutes every day, it will give you what you have done, because after few days you might forget what you have done. Identify what you are holding on to that you can't control. So, what is bothering you most right now? Something you can't control? And why it matters is when you name it, it gets tamed. Naming it brings clarity. Once named, you can begin to let go. How to facilitate? What you can do is write one thing on paper you are worried about, like reading manager's bias, KRAs, missed projects. What would happen if you release the pressure to fix this today? It will not be that easy, but bring yourself to be calmer and write down what you have achieved. Your achievements will be there. It will be compiled, right? It will not go like that. So think of that and write what is it that is bothering you. Practice the power of letting go. If you had to let go one worry around promotion or KRAs, what would that be? Why it matters? Because this creates emotional space for clearer thinking and action. So, which one fear or frustration can you choose to park outside the room today? There may be a lot of worries, thinking, thoughts, apprehensions inside your mind. Which one of that you will not think for the time being today? Maybe when you breathe in easiness, you may breathe out that worry today. Practice that. Feel and imagine that it has gone outside the room. Then design your own growth plan, independent of ratings. If you could design your own growth plan, regardless of company goals, what would it include? This reawakens agency and ambition. Imagine you are your own HR manager. What skills, exposures, or experiences do you want to gain next year? Write 3 items or more. Write them down in your journal. Is it helping? Reflect on feeling seen and valued. Do you feel seen and valued at work? Or are you waiting to be acknowledged? It helps people realize where you are passively waiting for validation. So, what is that one moment this year where you felt overlooked? And what is one place where you couldn't voice your words more clearly? Write that down, whatever is pinching you. Give yourself a minute and write that down. Reclaim your personal power. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much of your power have you outsourced to your manager or rating system? It brings awareness to dependency and passivity. Write down your score privately. What would a +1 look like? Just one small step toward ownership. Now, take this example, write down your own promotion letter. If you had to write your own promotion letter, what would be the first line for you? It helps articulate worth in your own words rather than waiting for others to do so. Many people might not validate you for some reason or other. Not to be bothered by that. Just give yourself some time and just felicitate yourself. 2 to 3 minutes, just write down what all you will be writing. Start the sentence with this year, I have proven dash. And if you want to share in the comment, do please share. Share a wisdom insight with a peer. What is one lesson you learned this year that someone else in the room could benefit from? This encourages peer learning and reflection. Just write one lesson that would have helped somebody else in your circle. How did it feel to share and receive that insight? And if you have done this exercise to the core, it was about re-meeting the most important person in your growth journey, that is you. You are more than a rating. You are a story of effort, resilience, and quiet wins. Own it. I hope this has brought some clarity in your mind and it has helped you.